What's good YouTube, it's Dennis here, and today I'm going to be trying out a new game that I've recently heard of called Palia. I've seen that Palia is comparable to the likes of Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a game that I've put a lot of time into on my Nintendo Switch. So yeah, this playthrough today is just the first hour that I spent in Palia. I really did enjoy Stardew Valley massively. I mean, I do like the freedom of it. Just pretty much you can do anything you want and it is your world, your plot, your land. So in a sense Palia is a bit like that. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what this game is like. So first thing I done was I discovered a place that I can call my home. And yeah, this is what it looked like. And a nice piece of land they gave me. So obviously it was my job to just work around it, build whatever I wanted to, clear it up if I wanted to, decorate it however I wanted. I am assuming that I'll be able to expand this place soon. So the first thing I done was just clear a couple of things out the front. It really is just a big plot of land. I mean, I can do whatever I want with it, expand, build, decorate, destroy whatever I want. So that part is exciting. I mean, I do like that. I do like games which play like that. Stardew Valley does play like that a small bit. Minecraft, Terraria, etc. So yeah, in the beginning I was just clearing things out from the front, just creating a bit of space, getting rid of things that made the place in itself look ugly, things that I wasn't too happy with. I was also collecting materials. I was getting a lot of wood in this because I did know that I would need all of this to craft in the future. So then I began creating the actual house itself. The house is already built, but it was kind of like run down, so I had to just clear it up and get the place all done up really nice, just so I could actually have my own home. I then was given a workbench, placed the workbench inside my house, and then they taught me how to craft. So what I done was I had to craft a couple of things. I crafted a chair, crafted a wardrobe, and then I ended up crafting a chest for storage. First thing I made was the chest, but then I realized I didn't have enough wood, so went back outside, chopped a couple more trees just to get some wood, and then continue building that chest. I also got extra because I did know that I was going to need it for the chair that I had to make, and also for the wardrobe that I had to make. So far I am enjoying this game. I mean, it's like a 3D Stardew Valley pretty much. So I mean, it's hard to hate on it this early or find anything bad to say. I did enjoy Stardew Valley. It's just a very cozy and chill game, especially on the Switch. I mean, Stardew Valley is handy on the Switch. But yeah, went back inside. I ended up crafting the 3 things I need. Crafted the chair, crafted the wooden chest, and then I crafted the wardrobe. Also, as I'm playing, I am just learning a lot of the controls, learning a lot of things in this game. I don't know the controls. I can only base this off Stardew Valley, Minecraft, other games that involve home decorating and chopping down trees, collecting materials, etc. So yeah, I mean, it's cool that the game kind of has like a tutorial or starter quest to like guide you on what to do. But yeah, once I ended up putting the furniture, I moved on to the actual town. There were a couple NPCs I had to speak to. I spoke to Ani, who taught me how to catch bugs. He gave me something that I could use to throw at bugs, and this is me catching my first ever bug. So yeah, enjoy this. This reminded me of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I don't know if you've ever played that game, but it's on the Switch. That little segment there reminded me of Pokemon. But yeah, caught my first bug. It was pretty simple. I am assuming that it will get more complicated and I'll have to use different types of things to catch them in the future. But these are only early assumptions. I could be wrong. It would just make sense if that was the case. But yeah, after catching bugs and being taught by Ani, I went straight on to the next person I need to speak to, which was Hacian, unsure how to pronounce his name. But he was teaching me how to hunt, so he gave me a bow and arrow, and then I found this deer. Ended up shooting the deer, didn't take it down in one shot, so I had to chase it around for a little bit until it got to a halt or until I could line up a clear shot. So yeah, managed to get a clear shot and managed to take the deer down, and then I went to loot it, of course. I got its hide, and yeah, pretty good shot. So I mean, it was pretty cool to see how hunting works. Similar to the bugs, I do assume that it will be tougher to do in the future, or it might get more complicated and more complex, but that's what we want in these games. I mean, we don't want anything repetitive. After learning how to hunt, we went straight on to Einar, who was teaching me how to fish.
Call me Einar.
Einar was like a robot, so it's kind of cool to see something different that's not a human, or I don't even know what these NPCs are in this game. But yeah, I was fishing. I think the fishing was actually very, very cool. I like the way that, I like the mechanic of it, the gameplay of it. I do like how they've done this. You know, you have to wait for a couple of bites before you start reeling them in and keep it in check in like the brackets. So fishing mechanics are very, very cool. Impressed. So far the game is shaping up to be exactly what I expected it to be. Just a 3D Stardew Valley. Do I see myself putting a lot of time into this game? Potentially. But another thing that you have to take into consideration, Stardew Valley is a game that I played on my Switch. So it wasn't a game I played on console. This gameplay here is currently on PlayStation 5. Stardew Valley was a game I played when I was like away from home, if I was on a holiday, if I was just doing something very, very chill. That's when I play Stardew Valley. But this game is shaping up to be exactly like Stardew Valley, and I did like Stardew Valley, so I'm enjoying this. Next, I went to Reth, who was supposed to teach me how to cook. Cooking was supposed to be a big part of this game. I mean, I do know if you eat, your character gets focus points or something. I could be wrong, but like I said I'm learning the game a lot. So any tips that you guys can give me, anything at all to help me, please put down in the comment section below. I'm excited to learn more about this game and talk about it with others. Yeah, very, very chill game. But yeah, I went to go meet Badru, and who's going to teach me how to farm. So yeah, I spoke to Badru. The first thing I done was I wanted to clear just a little bit of space, because I did need to start finding an area where I wanted to place down my crops. So I took my pickaxe and I destroyed every single boulder that I seen in the area. I just wanted to clear some space because I did know that I was going to use this garden anyways for a lot of things, whether it's expansion, whether it's placing the likes of a campfire here, anything at all, growing more crops. I did need space, so I really didn't need these boulders to be sitting here. So I just went about clearing every single one of them just to create more space for myself. I mean, I was always going to do it in the future, so why not just do it now? One thing I was wondering at this point was, because I did level up my mining, but I was thinking to myself, the pickaxe that I have, is there any way to, say, upgrade it or get different ones? Or does everyone just keep the same pickaxe for, say, it doesn't matter if you have 1 hour or 100 hours into the game? I don't know. Too much to learn about the game, too much to learn about it, but that's the exciting part of these types of games. There's a lot to learn, a lot of mysteries, a lot of things for you to find out, a lot of harsh things you have to find out in a harsh manner, but it's all exciting. So yeah, what I started to do now was I placed down where I wanted to grow my crops, and then I started to till the soil with my hoe. And then I ended up digging, say, like a vase, I think, so which is pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty cool that you can find stuff while you're hoeing down the floor. So I started to place down the crops just to grow it. I was growing some carrots first. Just put down the seeds, and then I had to get some water, of course. I don't know how long it takes for everything to grow in this game. I'll obviously know as I play more. But went to fill up my water bucket that I would need just for the crops themselves. But like I said, I don't know how long it all takes to grow, so yeah, just gonna have to wait and see. Anyways, I ended up watering the seeds, all of them, and then the game didn't actually give me an indication on how quick everything grows. Maybe it did, but I wasn't paying attention, but I did try to find out how. But yeah, then I realized my inventory was full, so I went straight to my chest and decided to start storing things in there, because I'm this early in the game. I mean, I'm inside an hour and I've already got a full inventory, so it would be a good idea to just get rid of everything, because I do know that I was going to get more. I was tasked with making a campfire from Reth, so what I decided to do was, like I said before, I needed more space, because a campfire was something that I was also going to put in the garden. So I went off and started chopping down some trees in the garden just to create more space. Ended up leveling my foraging to level 2, so that's very, very good for me to get done this early on. Still clearing just some more space just because I did want to put a campfire. But one major thing that I was always thinking about in this game was the house that I have. No way that's the biggest house I can get. I just know for a fact I can get a bigger house, so clearing out all that space was always going to help me. Went into the workbench, ended up making the campfire, placed it. Then I ended up cooking some of the mushrooms. But yeah, I mean, I did manage to get quite a lot done in the first hour. I feel like I've learned quite a lot. If it's a thing that you do want me to continue this, please put down in the comments. Please do also help me in the comments. I ended up speaking to Kenley, who offered me land expansion, so I'll probably just do that in the next episode if I keep going. But thanks for watching.